Anyone who's ever been to Ziyarat Arbaeen knows that Ziyarat Arbaeen is that ritual which can be more impactful and more powerful and can create a positive change in individuals that is more powerful than 100 lectures. Ziyarat Arbaeen, with every step that you take, you are connecting yourself to celestial beings and reminding yourself of why you're doing this. The values, the teachings, the stories that we've been told and taught and that we read about in the Holy Quran and the traditions of the Ahlul Bayt, they all come alive in Ziyarat Arbaeen. Fatima al-Zahra says in her Fadakiyya sermon, when she speaks about Al-Hajj, she says Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created salat for this purpose, He mandated zakat for this purpose. When she gets to Hajj, she says, وَالْحَجَّ تَشْيِيدًا لِلدِّينِ. Tashyid in Arabic means to solidify something. It is to, like imagine you have a house that's dilapidated and rather run down, and you take it and you just fix it all up, right? You fix it with the intention of living in it or selling it, so you solidify it. If there's any weakness, any structural problems, you fix it. Fatima al-Zahra says that Hajj has that impact on religion, which is why if you find someone who's struggling in their religiosity here or there, someone who can't be bothered with Salat al-Fajr, someone who can't be bothered with their hijab, someone who has these weaknesses, we all have them, right? Send them to Ziyarat Imam Hussain. Send them to Ziyarat Arbaeen. My dear brothers and sisters, I've said this before and I'll say it again. Don't wait until next year and the year after that. If you get the chance to visit Imam al-Hussain, to visit Karbala, do so, because I have studied history and I know for a fact that historically speaking, the window of opportunity of visiting the shrine of Imam al-Hussain was never constantly open. It opens for a short while, then it closes for decades. Go to the ziyarah. Take advantage of this. Take your families, take your children. Wallahi, they won't be the same when they return. And yet you have these liars and deceivers and imposters who feel that their number one priority should be to fight this phenomenon. Which, on the one hand, I'll be honest with you, I kind of feel, and I know I probably shouldn't say this, but I feel happy when I see someone doing that. You know why? Because I feel like that's the one thing you don't want to do. Because you'll have about, what, 20 million people stepping all over your face and visiting Imam al-Hussain no matter what you say. So, they start with this misconception. Again, wearing the garb of a religious man, whether it's a turban or whatever it is. Looking like a man of religion, looking like a scholar, using the Holy Quran, maybe even using traditions of the Ahlul Bayt, using insignia and slogans and titles and names that all deceive us into thinking that this person's on our side, but then this is what they come up with. Who said, what is this? What's this exaggeration? What's this ghulub? That Ziyarat Imam al-Hussain equals with every step you take, Allah gives you the reward of a Hajj and Umrah. How does that make any sense? If you happen to be stingy, God isn't stingy. We're talking about the creator of the universe. We're talking about the Lord who created a universe so vast, no one knows how big it is. This God is not a miserly God. If a generous person decides to reward you for a tiny gesture, do you tell him he shouldn't do that because you happen to be stingy? As Amir al-Mu'mineen said, Ana u'ati. One day, the commander of the faithful was approached by this beggar, this poor man. So the Imam took out a large sum of money. Imagine, like, for example, a beggar who expects no less than £5 approaches you and you take out 10,000 pounds and you give it to them. So one of the companions said, Ya Amir al-Mu'mineen, £5 would have been enough. 1/4 of a dirham would have been more than enough. He would have been delighted. It's more than he needs. The Imam said to him, Ana u'ati wa anta tabkhal. I'm the one giving. I'm not giving from your pocket. This is my pocket. And you're the one being stingy about it? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is generous. He wants to give this thawab to whoever He wishes. What's it to you?